Good evening, everyone. Well, what a start. We always knew that going live may be a bit difficult, and I think we proved that, well, what will happen will happen. But anyway, I want to welcome you all to tonight's GPA Global Payroll Awards 2020. And wow, what a year 2020 has been. There have been so many challenges for us all to rise to and overcome. For that reason, tonight we're here to celebrate not only the winners, and those who have been shortlisted, but every single person and company working within the payroll industry. I'd like to begin by thanking everyone who entered these awards. This year, we're delighted to receive more than double the entries we had in 2019, making it a genuinely difficult task to select a shortlist and extra tough to ultimately choose the winners. So huge thanks and gratitude also go to the sponsors of tonight's awards for making all of this possible. Tonight, although we are celebrating the payroll industry virtually, we intend to do so in style, starting with welcoming National Treasure Giles Brandreth as our presenter. Giles is a writer, broadcaster, actor, comedian, and former Member of Parliament, currently to be seen on British screens taking great canal journeys with Sheila Hancock, allowing everyone in the UK under the second lockdown to live vicariously through him. So he's back on dry land in lockdown in London, and he's ready here to take it away. So hello, Giles, it's over to you. Cheers.
Cheers. Thank you very much indeed, Mel. Good evening, world. Good morning, world. Good afternoon, world. Not good night, world, because I know people are looking into this from all over the world. These genuinely are the Global Awards. I am Giles Brandreth. And may I say, Mel, how marvellous you are looking tonight. Completely gorgeous. I know one's not allowed to make personal remarks anymore, but I do notice that we are coordinated. I am wearing my tuxedo jumper, and you are wearing an off-the-shoulder number chimed in with the colour. Look, we're colour chimed.
Oh, no, I do hope it was a psychic thing.
You know the GPA crowd. Will they have dressed up for tonight? All over the world, are there people sitting perched on the edge of their sofas looking glamorous like you?
I think there may be some in their PJs.
Well, please stay in your PJs. I did an award ceremony recently where somebody got a bit carried away and their PJ trousers fell to the floor as they got up to cheer. We don't want that, but we do want plenty of cheering, plenty of saying cheers to one another. So, santé, cheers, à la vôtre, salut, prost. Wherever you are, I hope we'll be saying cheers to you in the right language. And we'll be monitoring how much you drink, Mel, and we hope it's plenty, because there is a lot to celebrate tonight. If, ladies and gentlemen, you're wondering why I am here this evening, if you're wondering why I'm here tonight, then already we have something in common. If you don't know who I am, I want to explain. My name is Giles Brandreth, and as Mel mentioned, I'm a broadcaster in Britain, and I also am an international broadcaster. I'm a London reporter for CBS News, and I also have been a Member of Parliament. And if you recognize my voice, this could be because you listen occasionally to a BBC program that goes around the world called Just a Minute. I appear on that, but I also do voiceovers for television commercials. And some of you therefore may recognize my voice because there's a very popular commercial shown during daytime television in this country, and I am the voice of the Tenor Flex Plus Super Soft Incontinence Pad. And they send me free samples, which is fantastic. And it means that during the course of these awards, which may last an hour or so, you may need to slip out to make yourselves more comfortable, but I can stay exactly where I am and keep the show on the road. Mel also mentioned that I used to be a Member of Parliament. Not only that, I was actually a Treasury Minister. I was a Lord Commissioner of the Treasury. And the Lord Commissioner of the Treasury is the person who signs the government checks, the person who maintains the government payroll. So I'm an appropriate person for this role. In fact, the last cheque that I signed on behalf of the United Kingdom government was for £136 billion. Serious money in those days. Now we know in these COVID times it's a mere bagatelle. But the point is, I do know how important payrolling is. And to be serious for a moment, that's why I'm really excited to be here saluting you. Because what we're going to be doing for the next hour or so is talking about you and what you've achieved in the past year. I mean, it's been a time of unprecedented international disruption. Literally, I mean, excluding wartime, it's the worst thing any of us have known. The wheels of commerce, but have needed to go on turning. People needed to go on being paid, and you have seen that they were, whether it was a director or an apprentice, whether it was somebody who was full-time or part-time, on sick leave, freelance or furloughed, you made sure they went on being paid, and that is brilliant. That continuity is incredibly important. So much fear, so much uncertainty in the world. Nothing has seemed important except being paid. And you have made that happen. And we are here tonight to salute you, to say, well done. And so what's going to happen is we've got quite a few awards. When the award comes, we'll give you the runners and riders. Lean forward when you hear your name. Go berserk when you hear your name, because it may be the only time you hear it. And then when you've won, make sure you've got things nearby so that you can lead the applause and can be heard all over the world. These are genuine awards. These are amazing awards, and they wouldn't be possible if we didn't have quality judges. And judging the best of this year's Global Payroll Awards, bigger than ever, as Mel told us, it's a very big thank you to our judges. They are David Spencer, Nick Bryant, Lisa Orton, Zeni Soland, and Anna Ronco Dumas. Cheers for them. Hooray! Thank you very much indeed, judges. Due to the restrictions of the pandemic, the judges have had to work a bit remotely, but each of them has therefore spent about 37 hours of their own time judging the awards, testament to their professionalism and also to the importance of these awards. If you win one tonight, you can feel truly proud. So I know you'll want to join me thanking them for their invaluable contribution. Without them, tonight simply wouldn't be happening. So the moment has come. Ladies and gentlemen, globally, welcome to the GPA's, the Global Payroll Awards. It's time to begin. Yay!
Payroll Student of the Year. Our nominees are Emma Bryan, Intl, Anya Crawley, Paycheck Plus, Mary Shute, Williamson Dickey Europe,
The excitement is mounting. We're about to award our first award. But before we hear who our first winner is, I'm delighted to share some news with you, and that is that the judges have made a highly commended award to Emma Bryan of Intl. Well done, Emma. Brilliant. Yay! Nice to be highly commended. Yes, all over the world. Can you hear that? All over the world, they're cheering you. Yay, people are going out into the street. They're going wild for Emma. Hey, going wild for Emma. Highly commended. We've got a winner, and the person who's going to tell us about the winner is our sponsor, Vicky Graham, Business Development Director at CIPP. Hello, Vicky. Are you there? Where are you speaking from?
I'm from Solihull in the West Midlands, yes.
West Midlands. This I ought to explain to people watching in India, Australia, the global audience. The West Midlands is one of the most beautiful parts of the British Isles, and Solihull is its spiritual capital. At the moment, things are a little bit rough for them there because they're in what is called Tier 3. We have this interesting system in this country, 1 tier, 2 tier, 3 tier, everybody's in tiers. But you're looking happy, Vicky. How's it been for you, your year? You've managed?
It just about, yeah. Close to divorce, and I'm glad the schools are reopened. But other than that, it's all good.
Can I say this homeschooling thing, what a nightmare. I've got 3 children and 7 grandchildren. People sometimes say to me, Charles, why are you working at your age? And I explain to them I need the money. I've got 3 children, 7 grandchildren. I've discovered over the years that money is the one thing keeping me in touch with them. This homeschooling, it's driving everyone to divorce. So well done, you're looking so bonny. Now tell us, who is going to win this particular prize?
Okay, so I've got my gold envelope. And the winner of the Payroll Student of the Year 2020 is Arnie Crawley of Paycheck Plus. Well done. Congratulations. look so happy. What does winning the award mean to you?
It means so much. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Oh, congratulations. Well done. You look really pleased. We're all really pleased for you.
Thank
Let's
you.
have a glass of wine to celebrate.
I will.
Oh, well done, Arnie. That is fantastic. Congratulations. And can I say to you, well done coming into this business and being the payroll student of the year, because frankly, you will find that actually it's fundamental to be paid. Life, the wheels don't turn unless people are paid. Every company needs somebody like you. So you're going to be in work for many years to come, and you're going to do supremely well. What a start. I do congratulate you. So that's marvelous. That's just the first of 14 glittering awards we've got tonight. Let's move on to the next one.
Payroll Specialist of the Year. Our nominees are Lindsay Aspinall, Symatrix; Daniela Coman, FutureLink Group; Jenny Osterberg, Hitachi Power Grids; Alison McDonald, Intelligo; Nina Strandberg, Lonarch HR Bolliger; Renier Van Essen, Numbers; Niall Clark, Paycheck Plus; Alina Pentek, TMF Group.
A lot of exciting nominees there. I wonder who's going to pop up. I wonder what they'll be wearing. I wear these colourful jumpers because, well, I used to wear them a lot on television in the 1970s and 1980s, but I gave them up when I became a member of Parliament. And I hoped that nobody would remember that I wore these jumpers when I turned up at the British House of Commons. But unfortunately, somebody did. Almost the first time I got up to speak, sitting on what was then the opposition front bench, was a splendid man called John Prescott. British viewers will know who he is, and he's still with us, happily. Anyway, John Prescott didn't quite know my name, but he remembered I was the fellow in the woolly jumpers, and I'm afraid he began to barrack me, going, "Woolly jumper!" I struggled on with my speech, slightly disconcerted by somebody going, "Woolly jumper, woolly jumper." On I went, on he went with his barracking, "Woolly jumper, woolly jumper." Well, eventually I had to pause and point out to Mr. Prescott that the joy of a woolly jumper is that you can take it off at will, whereas the blight of a woolly mind is that you're lumbered with it for life. Of course, he got the last laugh because he ended up as Deputy Prime Minister and is now wrapped in ermine, whereas I am here. And there's nowhere I would rather be than here. Now, look, the exciting news is that we've got a lovely judge to tell us who the winner is in this category. And I'm not going to reveal to you yet that there's a highly commended as well. But I think Jenny Joland is here. Are you with me, Jenny?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh,
Calling.
can I say? I know it's no longer politically correct to say how beautiful people are looking, but I have to say you are looking very beautiful tonight.
Thank you. Likewise.
You are allowed to. Oh, you did return the compliment. Thank you. Where are you speaking to us from, Jenny?
Stockholm, the capital of Sweden.
We love Sweden. And everybody in the world thinks that Sweden has been doing rather well during the pandemic. You've been behaving sensibly and doing well. Is that right?
Well, it's a good thing you have that opinion of us. We hear other things as well.
Oh, very diplomatic. Very diplomatic.
Yes.
How has the payroll life been in Sweden? Has it been
stressful?
Yeah.
Yeah, stressful. We're having a lot of things going on as well as in other parts of the world. We have to have some support for the companies to actually survive. So I think we're all in the same situation.
One of the interesting things I've discovered in recent weeks, trying to discover more about the companies taking part in this, is that payroll is almost taken for granted. You're almost the Cinderella of business. People don't realize how vital you are. You're fundamental, because if people don't get paid, people don't turn up, the businesses can't run. And people assume that you're it's going to happen automatically. But actually, there's a lot of people power time and pressure to make it work.
Definitely. We usually say that they think it's just to push the button, but it's not.
Okay, well, it's your moment, if you don't mind. I'm going to tell the world who the runner-up is, and then you're going to open that golden envelope. I'm pleased to say that in this category, we have got a highly commended, and that is Lindsay Aspinall of Symmetrix. Lindsay, congratulations to you. But Zenny, you know who the winner is, so please reveal all.
And I must say first that I'm truly honored to be able to present for you such role models for the payroll industry. It's been a tough job to work to take out the winner of these. But as we say in Swedish, lycka till, or in English, good luck to all of you on the shortlist. But I'm proud to announce the winner. I'm taking my envelope. And the winner of the Payroll Specialist of the Year 2020 is René van Essen from Numbers.
Yay! Well done, Roger! Wonderful! And he's not with us. He's not with us, but happily we can share with you what one of his nominees, one of his sponsors said about him, because they admired him hugely.
Branier, what a great guy with a brilliant mind. When I started working at Numbers 5 years ago, he was already the go-to guy when it comes to the Dutch payroll. And during these 5 years, he's been working a lot with the Swedish expansion and thus become more and more adept with the Swedish payroll. And he's able to see patterns between the countries so we can reuse rather than rebuild everything new. During my 20 years in payroll, I've never come across a guy who is also such a curious, has such a curious mind. And he really wants to understand the underlying ideas in new legislations and new rules, and often comes up with a lot of different cases that we can use.
Payroll Manager of the Year. Our nominees are Syed Shiraz Bakar, Affinity; Paul Jackson, Capita PLC; Vimal Kumar, Gulbranston Technologies India; Michelle Melia, Paycheck Plus; Paul Riley, Pecunia Pro; Shrikantha Akaria, Quest Global; Sandeep Kumar, ByteDance; Alexander Teku, TMF Group; Manda Naik, LKQ ECP;
Nine noble nominees for Payroll Manager of the Year. And joining us to share who that winning payroll manager is, it's Judith Lamb, Vice President of Human Resources at GPA sponsor CloudPay. Judith, good evening. Lovely to see you.
Good evening. Very lovely to see you, Giles. You're looking very dapper tonight.
Well, I'm doing my best, and you're looking very beautiful. I think it's quite a combination. I'm excited. And can I say, I rather love the artwork on your wall. It's rather tremendous.
Thank you very much. I'd like to take credit, but sadly I can't.
Well, never mind. You're going to reveal to us. By the way, how's business been? How have you been doing at CloudPay? Okay, your people been coping?
Yeah, we've been coping. It's been really, really tough, but the team, I have to say, have done an amazing job. We've got such a great team at our company, so we're all really proud of them.
Do you know, what's interesting is your job, human resources, because the truth is, a lot of people think that you're just pressing a button, a machine churns out the answers. But actually, if it weren't for the human resources, none of it would happen, would it?
Exactly. Yes, it takes people to get all this to work. So and they have taken their jobs really, really responsibly, because, as you pointed out earlier, it's been so important to everyone.
Yeah, that's the thing I've discovered doing a bit of discovering your world, is that I thought payroll was about numbers. It turns out that payroll is about people. Okay, Judith, reveal all, if you would.
Okay, well, I have my gold envelope. And before I announce who the winner is, I do want to say a huge congratulations to all of you, because it has been such a challenging year. The winner of Payroll Manager of the Year 2020 is Michelle Melia from Paycheck Plus. Well done, Michelle. Congratulations, Michelle. Well done.
We're going to hear from you. Michelle has got a little message. And here she is.
I'm honoured to have been nominated by Paycheck Plus as Payroll Manager of the Year. Over 10 years ago, I joined the Paycheck Plus team as a trainee payroll specialist, and over that time have developed and grown with the support of the company to now manage a team of 18 payroll specialists in our Irish and UK office. I am very proud of my achievements to date, which include certification in payroll management, data protection, management and leadership skills, as well as keeping up to date with the continuing change in payroll-related legislation. My main focus is strategic planning and ensuring efficiencies are achieved for clients and for Paycheck Plus to achieve our combined goal of perfect payroll solutions.
I love that green top. I know we shouldn't make personal remarks about how people are looking, but I have to say people have taken a great deal of trouble tonight. And wherever you are in the world, I hope you're feeling comfortable and you're enjoying things and you're charging up your glasses. I'm keeping going. I'm not just saying santé à la vôtre, salut and prost. I'm saying yamas, which I think is what they say in Greece. I'm even ready to say Gesundheit, which is what they say in lots of places. Ges nuts, I'm told, is what they say in Albania. The one I really love is Biba. Biba. Anybody got any idea where they say Biba? Apparently that's in Guam. And I don't know if we've got anybody watching from mainland China. Well, we probably have. But I don't know if anybody is legitimately watching from mainland China. But I think if you are, in Mandarin, Prost is Ganbei. I have to say I got a lot of these jumpers. And I wanted to share one or two of them with you tonight. And I got rather a special one. I don't know if any of you are watching a TV series called The Crown, but if you are, you might see this jumper in it. It's a jumper that I designed in the 1980s with my friend and colleague George Hostner. We had a jumper making business called Giles and George. In fact, we still have. And this is a jumper that was one of the favorite jumpers of Diana, Princess of Wales. I'm a luxury, it says on one side. And on the other side, it says, few can afford. I'm a luxury, few can afford. Anyway, the point is you might see this jumper on on the Crown. I think it's rather handsome, don't you? I like a good jumper. And I like a good award ceremony, and this is certainly that. So I think we're ready now for our next award, and let's see which one it's going to be. Cue.
Payroll Consultant of the Year. Our nominees are Mandy Chapman, Symatrix; Glenn Jones, GGJ Global Consulting; Dermot Rickaby, Intelligo; Mairead Dively, Mazars; Veronique Lemaire, TMF Group; Kate Upcraft Consultancy.
People can be cruel about consultants. You know, the consultant, who is they, what do they do, how much are they getting, etc. But without consultants, where would we be? And here we're going to salute, well, we're already saluting the best of them. We want to know who the winner is. And to tell us, we've got GPA judge Anna Ronco-Dumas, partner at Intl Group, who is now with her virtual golden envelope. Good evening, Anna. Where are you?
Good evening, Giles. I am in Malaga, Spain.
Malaga? Oh, you are so lucky. How has the weather been wonderful?
Actually, today we've had true English weather, so it's been raining and pouring, and we've had thunder, so it's fine. You have to get these days as well.
Can I ask you? You are there in Spain. You have this wonderful name, Ana Ronco-Dumas. Why do you speak the good English the way you do? What's the reason for that?
Well, that's due to my family is from Gibraltar, and I was lucky enough to go to school in Gibraltar. So that's where I picked up my English, family and school.
I love Gibraltar, that extraordinary airport where the aeroplane seems to land on the main road. They close the streets for the planes to land.
That's
Perhaps
right.
recently
That's
there
right.
have been many planes. How frankly, is I think, how have you been doing this year?
It's been a difficult year, I think, for absolutely everyone. But I am so proud of my team. I mean, I think it's been, it's really put us all to the test. And I've seen the teamwork. I've seen how everybody's really gone the extra mile. Not just my office, but everybody that we've been working with and everybody at the GPA. So it's been a testing year, but also a great satisfaction to know that I'm with the best.
What's so exciting for me tonight is find how happy everybody is looking. You look like happy people, which is amazing given the challenging year. But I tell you, I learned something very interesting about happiness from a great psychiatrist called Dr. Anthony Clare. Does his name ring a bell with you? He used to do a radio program called In the Psychiatrist's Chair. He was a very wise man. And I went to see him a few years ago. And I said to him, it was just after my father had died. And I said to him, why was it that my father talked about the Second World War as the happiest time of his life? And my mother, too. People of that generation often did. My mother, during the Second World War, was living in London. Bombs were falling on the flat where she lived with my older sisters, who were little babies. My father was in the army for 6 years, risking his life. I said, why do people of that generation talk about being happy then? And he said, that's easy to explain. People like your mother, yes, bombs were falling, but there was a sense of community in London at the time, a sense of common purpose and shared values. That makes people happy. And your father, yes, he was a soldier. All the soldiers on all sides were being tested during the Second World War. They were risking their lives. But as well as risking their lives, they were being tested, being challenged. And all the research shows that to be happy, you need to be tested, you need to be challenged. Happy people sitting around not doing very much. An engagement with life, being tested, being challenged is key to finding happiness. And I think that may be the reason that all the people taking part this evening turn out to be happy, because A, you actually have a common purpose, you have shared values, the integrity of the payroll is key, people pay accurately on time is key, it's fundamental, that's your core value, but also you've been tested, you have been challenged in this year. And in a way, difficult as it is, it's been quite exciting. You've risen to the challenge. Yes. Absolutely. Tell me, I think we can discover, we've got 6 nominees. Let's discover who the winner is. You've got that golden envelope.
So I'm absolutely thrilled to be presenting this award this evening, especially during such a difficult year. So good luck to all the nominees. Buena suerte. And without further ado, the Payroll Consultant of the Year award goes to the fantastic Kate Upcraft. Congratulations, Kate.
Congratulations. Can you hear your neighbors banging their cutlery? You've done so well, Kate. What an achievement. I do salute you. It's fantastic. You're allowed to burst into tears if you want to. Well done, Kate. It's fantastic.
Thank you. Thank you.
And it's a great name, if I may say so, that you've got. How come where are you speaking to us from? There seems to be sunshine in your garden.
Well, there was when that picture was taken. I'm in the never came out of lockdown, Leicestershire.
Well done. What are the qualities you think have made you the consultant of the year? I mean, what's the USP that you offer? Because you're obviously a very special person.
I think this is just an award because people are just glad that I'm retiring soon. So it's a goodbye, and please don't darken our doorstep anymore. This shouldn't be an award for old ladies like me. There are much more worthy people who are the youngsters who are there that have been nominated as well. So it's very sweet, but I'm not the future, and all of the rest of them are the future. All I've tried to do this year is to help out people who've been struggling in the UK, but by far there are much more worthy people than me. So it's very sweet at the end of my career to get this, but there are many worthy people who are nominated alongside me and others who've done much better stuff across the world. So I salute them rather than take any particular pleasure with this. It's very sweet, but it's for others for the future, and good luck to all of you.
That's delightfully well put, Kate, but can I tell you, you're wrong. You're taking early retirement. It's wonderful that there are great young people coming along, but to me, you look to be as modern as tomorrow with a bit of time for yesterday as well. And whatever you do when you do retire, I hope you have a golden future. And well done going out on such a high. The reason you won is that they think you're the best. Just enjoy that moment. You are the best consultant in the world. Let's see what the next award is going to be.
Payroll Team of the Year. Our nominees are ASB Group, Capita PLC, Intelligo, Paycheck Plus, Williamson Dickey Europe, FutureLink Group, Tate and Lyle.
If Tate and Lyle win, that'll be sweet. I don't know who the winners are, but I do know someone who does know what the winning team is. The woman who knows is GPA sponsor Adele Ewing, head of Global Payroll and HR Solutions at TMF Group. Hello, Adele. Hi there, Adele.
Right, good luck, everyone. The winner of the Payroll Team of the Year Award 2020 is Tate and Lyle. Well,
thank you very much, everyone. Really thrilled. I have a fantastic team. So this is for them more than it is for me. Really thrilled. Thank you very much.
Well, can I say, Julie, that's the right thing to say, because this is a team prize. Are there any particular people in your team that you'd like to mention? How big a team is your team?
So it is truly.
Oh, look, you didn't see behind your back one of the families.
We have teams in the USA, teams in Latin America, in Poland. We lost a team member in Brazil earlier on this year, so this award is really, great, and I'd like to dedicate it specifically to the team in Latin America, in honour of the team member we lost earlier on this year, who was a great friend and mentor to everybody.
That's a lovely thing to say. I must say, I'm finding it all a bit emotional. I'm liking you. You're nice payroll people. And you didn't see that, but I saw that. Behind you, the door opened, and one of your family put a hand around, a little thumbs up.
Yes, that was my son. I think they're watching next door.
Is that one of your family? Is it your lover or your mother?
My son, Joel. So no.
Your son. No, I thought maybe it was your toy boy. But anyway, well done. Congratulations, Julie. It's a really fine achievement.
Payroll Transformation Project of the Year. Our nominees are Cambridge Education Group, Ambius Verage AB, Improbable Worlds, Ramco Systems, TMF Group, Trayport.
I have to say, I'm finding this evening quite wonderful, and I'm hoping wherever you are in the world, and I know we literally have people all over the world, India, Sri Lanka, Japan, Australia, watching. If you're in Australia, good morning. You may think we're drinking a little bit early in the day. We're just enjoying it. And we're trying to say, I don't know what they say in Australia for cheers. I know that, I think in Croatia, they say something like, Nazdravi. In Estonian, is it 26 in Estonian? I don't know. Anyway, whatever you say in Australia, I'm saying it to you. Cheers. And you can watch this all again tomorrow. If you can't believe it's going to happen, you can tune into it tomorrow. And varying the jumpers that I'm wearing because Christmas is coming. And I want to show you this one. I've got my Christmas jumper already. Christmas is coming. This is marvelous. We're going ahead with Christmas in this country. Whether you're Christian or pagan or whatever you may be, we still like a little bit of a festive, and we're still doing ahead of it. Some people I know postponed Christmas for 3 months, but we're having our Christmas now. So let me see. Are we ready for our next? Oh, very good. So I didn't mention to you earlier, this is quite fun doing this like this. I hope one day that we'll actually be meeting again in person, because I love real awards, though some of them are quite strange, not as relaxed and easy as this one. The last award I did before lockdown in the UK was the British Funeral Directors Awards. Rather a bizarre event, but again, key people, funeral directors. And the awards were held at the end of their day-long show. They had a kind of trade fair. And the trade fair was in this room, huge room, the Grosvenor House Hotel in Park Lane in London. And all over the room, they had open caskets and little cremation kits puffing away. A bit disconcerting, because in the caskets, they had sort of waxwork sitting up and sort of waving at you. And they had new modern type of coffins. There's a lot of eco coffins now made of cardboard and biodegradable materials, including one made of paper. It was like one of those little, remember as a child, you could make a little sort of thing, a paper origami thing, and it would open. Grandpa, now you see him, now you don't. Anyway, at the end of the day, they cleared all this away, they laid out the tables, and we had the awards ceremony, the British Funeral Directors Awards. I'll tell you more about it in a moment, because I think I've got to go to Tara now, who is going to tell us. Tara, oh, you're there, Tara. This is our moment. Can I say, you've come wearing the glitter, Tara. I'm liking it.
I tried, Giles.
You succeed. Can I say you succeed? And I like the fairy lights in the background too. You look properly Christmas tree. Now look, Tara, you're the Chief Marketing Officer at Imedis. I'm right there, aren't I?
Imedis.
Yes. Tell me, actually, thank you for being a sponsor. Why were you keen to be a sponsor this year?
Well, I think we're really happy to be part of the awards, and Mel and Hayley have done an incredible job. I think 2020 was really rough for everybody. I think we all agree with that. But I think, today is Thanksgiving in the US, and Giles, I saw your beautiful poem this morning on Twitter. So I think there's a lot to be thankful for. We've got 3 vaccines coming, more hopefully in the new year. So I think it's a great opportunity to say thanks to all the global payroll people, because as you said earlier, it is a thankless job sometimes, and everybody just assumes it's going to be okay. So we're really happy to sponsor the Transformation Project of the Year Award.
Good. Well, that's lovely. Thank you for liking the poem. I might, if there's time, I might share it with people a little later.
It's
and
lovely.
If you are in America, happy Thanksgiving.
Happy US Thanksgiving.
Actually,
And Giles, before we get to the awards, could we ask you a question about The Crown?
About The Crown? You can, of course. The Crown is a TV series on Netflix.
Everybody's seen it on Netflix. 96 million people. So tell me, how real is it?
Well, what it is basically a soap opera, fiction, very glossy, based on real events. But there are so many, it's based on real events, but there are so many inaccuracies in it. If, like me, I've been lucky enough to meet members of the royal family, and I've written 2 royal biographies. I spent a lot of time with the Duke of Edinburgh, for example, when I'm writing a book about him and the Queen. And he's a stickler for detail. For example, when I sent him the proofs of my book, he said to me, "What's this you got in your book about saying that I served on HMS Ramillies during the war?" I said, "Well, you did, sir. You gave me the logbooks. You did serve on." He said, "I didn't serve on HMS Ramillies." I said, "You did, sir. I've seen the logbooks. You served on HMS." He said, "I did not serve on HMS Ramillies. I served in HMS Ramillies. You don't live on your ship, do you? You live in your ship." So if he'd been watching it, which he wouldn't have been, because interestingly, the Queen and the Duke of Edinburgh, one of the reasons I think they've lived so long and are so happy is they're not interested in themselves. They don't look at
Absolutely.
They don't watch programs about themselves. They never have.
Yeah.
In fact, the Duke of Edinburgh once said to me, and I know he said it also to some of his children, "Don't talk about yourself. Nobody's interested in you."
Yeah.
And the psychiatrist I mentioned earlier, Dr. Anthony Clare, he once said, the more you talk about yourself, the more you drive other people away. And I think that's what's wonderful about tonight. Your business is looking after other people. It's actually making sure
Absolutely.
that other people get paid on time and correctly. So it's time for you, Tara, to reveal who the winner is.
I have the gold envelope, and I'm delighted to announce that the winner of the Payroll Transformation Project of the Year is Cambridge Education Group.
Andrew, did you expect to win? You've dressed up for the occasion. You look the business.
Mel gave us the very tight brief. It was black tie gel, so I thought better.
Congratulations. You
Thank you.
look the business. Cambridge Education Group. What do you do? What are you about?
Well, we do two main things. One of them has come really into its own this year, which is online postgraduate degrees, and runs courses for online degrees, which obviously this year has become key in delivering education in a COVID world. So we've supported the business by helping that grow this year. And we also do on pathways into universities, mainly in the UK, but also in the EU. So we support students getting into their university of choice with our partners. So that's kind of what we do, and how we support that business is by helping that grow. And
was one of these the transformation project that you've got the prize for?
So we did it for all these businesses. So the Cambridge Education Group is the group as a whole, and we've done it for all these businesses together.
Congratulations. Well done, you. It's quite exciting to be the best in the world, because this isn't some tin pot local award ceremony. This is global. Andrew, you are the global king of the world. So enjoy your moment. Congratulations. Well done.
Thank you to our team. Yeah, thank you to our team as well who deliver it, because they've done an amazing job.
Good. Well done. Well done, Andrew. Well done, amazing team. Go and get slaughtered with them. Just relax, unwind, run riot. And thank you very much for dressing up for for this special occasion. Skull.
Thank you.
Sex. Yay. Well done to Andrew there. And let's move on to our next Global Award.
In-Country Payroll Provider of the Year. Our nominees are Numbers, Lonnock HR Bolliger, ASB Group, Orion, Dataplan Payroll, Datasist, Intelligo, Zealous, RSM UK, We Payroll, Sintra Payroll and HR Services.
An impressive array of nominees there. Joining us to tell us which company has won, I'm pleased to welcome now GPA Judge David Spencer, Director of Payroll Services and Workforce Management at Deloitte. Deloitte, we've got the big boys here. David, congratulations. You've dressed the part as well, David.
I've tried.
I've tried. I love Deloitte. Have you still got the little green dot on the eye of your badge?
We have. No, we've still got that. Yep.
Can I say,
absolutely.
I was very proud a few years ago when it was introduced. I was the person, there was a big unveiling, and I was the person who introduced it. And on the day of the introduction, I think I can share this with you because I think you've solved the problem now. There was a panic in the ranks because they'd worked out the little green dot, which was crucial, didn't work on most of the computers and printers that Deloitte's then had worldwide. So they'd spent $1 million or more on getting that green dot installed.
A green dot.
But now you've got it all sorted.
We have.
And tonight,
yes, it works.
Yeah, so congratulations. How is the year? I mean, has this actually been a good year for accountants?
Certain parts of the business, absolutely. So the area that I'm in is global employer services, and clearly with expats, there hasn't been much movement. With moving people around the world, not much movement in immigration, but payroll is very, very busy. The changes in legislation and the furlough payments, etc. So different parts. There's pockets of the business that aren't as busy as others.
Where are you speaking to us from?
Not too far from you, Giles. I'm in Hertfordshire, just outside London.
Oh, you're in England. You look as if you're some
Indeed.
international thing. That's
Not quite, no.
very good. But how have you found all? I mean, I met somebody in person the other day, and I didn't quite know. I wanted to press a button saying "leave meeting" after 20 minutes of chatting to this person. There was no button to press. He was there in person. It's become quite strange, hasn't it?
It has,
I mean,
absolutely. That's my whole day.
Has it changed the nature, do you think, long term, of how we're going to do business?
Definitely. Yeah. So we moved 10,000 people online overnight. So it's going to be very different, I think.
10,000 people. And
Just
have
in
you
the
got
UK,
those
yeah.
in the UK alone?
Yeah.
And have you got? Now I understand the way the fees are, where they are. 10,000 people. Have you got? Will some of them people be coming back, or is this going to be a permanent change, do you think?
I think 5 days a week in an office is a thing of the past. I don't think that will happen. I think maybe 1 or 2 days a week, possibly. Client meetings.
But also,
that'll probably be it, I think.
But I think, to an extent, people need people. And in a way, just wandering up to people in the office and chatting about something is different from initiating a Zoom call.
Definitely.
Just actually being able to chat and say in passing. And it doesn't become such an issue. You're looking for promotion. I could wander up to you and say, "Do you think now's the time?" If I set up a meeting to discuss it, it becomes more formal. Yeah.
No, I totally agree. I totally agree. Yeah. It's going to take a lot more coordination, isn't it, to have those chats in the office, most definitely.
Well, I'm hoping you've got 2 awards to give us. You've got a highly commended as well as the winner.
I have indeed.
I think the moment will come.
So the highly commended. So thank you, Giles. So the judges decided that a highly commended award was appropriate for this company, given the quality of the submission. It included fantastic customer and indeed employee testimonies. And then this was followed up by a really excellent presentation where we learned much more about additional services that the company is now providing to their client base. So I'm delighted to announce that the 2020 GPA Highly Commended Award for in-country payroll provider goes to Zelis.
Congratulations. Nice to be. Oh, this is the big one. Go for it.
This is my gold envelope. So the winner of the 2020 GPA Award for in-country payroll provider goes to Data Assist. Many congratulations.
Woo! So I better take my glasses off. Look much nicer this way. Well, I can't hear anybody, but can you guys hear me?
Just about. I can't get my video to work. I tried everything.
Congratulating you. You are a global champion, and we salute you. Enjoy the moment. I'm raising a glass to you. Congratulations.
Is it still going on, by the way? I assume the awards are still going on, Andy.
Chin chin.
Professional Employer Organisation of the Year. Our nominees are Acumen International, Biz Latin Hub, Datasist, Global PEO Services, iWork Global, Move Group, Mercans.
And here with news of which organization has won the award this year is GPA sponsor Wendy Muirhead, Vice President at Ceridian. Have I pronounced
Hello,
Ceridian
Giles.
correctly? Hello.
You have said
Can I say
hello.
it's lovely to see you, looking so beautiful. I love the choker. It's gorgeous.
I put it on just for you, Giles. Just for
Thank you. Thank you very much indeed. How's business been?
It has been booming. So it's been fantastic in terms of the pandemic, and everyone has worked so terribly hard to support our customers through these very, very difficult times. And we've seen many of our customers use the technology we can offer as an opportunity to help communicate with their employees as they've moved to the virtual working landscape with the pandemic. So lovely to be here today, and it's an absolute honor.
Well, it's an absolute pleasure for us to have you with us. Thank you very much for your support. And you can now, well, tell us, it's going to be very exciting. We're going to see who the winner is in just a moment. But I've asked everybody else, where are you speaking from?
So I am coming from Bonnie, Scotland tonight.
Oh, well done. You don't sound totally Scottish. How is it?
No, I have a very eclectic accent, Giles.
Do you have restrictions in Scotland, or are you able to wander about freely?
No, we're in tier 4 and it's all very, very confusing, but hopefully only for another few weeks and then we'll be out of this lockdown situation. Fingers crossed.
Excellent. Well, look, I hope we can become Twitter friends. I'm on Twitter at GilesB1. I say that because Tara earlier mentioned that I do a poem every day on Twitter. I do it on Instagram as well. And today, because it is Thanksgiving, I did a little short poem, which I will share with you now, just to build up the excitement before we give the results. Pilgrims, this is called Give Thanks. Pilgrims, not long landed, sat down and shared a feast, a sort of harvest festival, a gathering at least, to celebrate their blessings, a means of giving thanks for making it across the sea in ships just made of planks. That's
Giles, that
poem.
was beautiful. That was beautiful. Well, this is honestly like a highlight of my life right now, along with my 3 children, having this moment with you.
Can I say, I can't believe you have 3 children. How old are they? They're very small.
Oh, well, you're terribly kind. If I have any roles in my sales team, I must reach out to you. I have 3 sons, 14, 11, and 8.
Congratulations. Well, I hope you learn poetry by heart. I'm a great fan of learning poems by heart, and I may share one of my favorites a little later. Now, you can tell me who the winner is, because you've got the envelope there.
Well, good luck, everyone. This is terribly exciting, and it's an absolute honor to be here supporting Mel and the entire team. And may I say, you all look so dapper tonight. So good luck, everybody. And the winner is Acumen International. Congratulations.
Well done. Brilliant. Yay.
Oh.
Our thanks to Wendy and our congratulations to Nick and his team. And here's a celebratory clip that Nick prepared a little earlier.
When you ask me why our company Acumen International deserves to win, the first thing that comes to my mind is what our clients win by working with us. My name is Nick Ganza. I'm a founder and CEO of Acumen International, this year winner of Global Payroll Awards 2020. With our Express Global Employment solution delivered in 190 countries, what seemed impossible for our clients just a while ago, we make possible now. Now they can easily expand into any market to sell their products and hire global talent. Before, it was only a prerogative of blue chip companies with almost unlimited resources. And now, even a company of any size with limited resources can tap into the global market. We create a world of opportunities. We ensure that any company doing international business and any employer hiring global talent lives in the world of equal opportunities. And that is the main reason our clients win. My personal dream was to build a global company. And now, by helping other entrepreneurs fulfill their dreams to become global and win their global games, I am fulfilling my own dream.
Global Payroll Supplier of the Year. Our nominees are Active Payroll, ADP, Frontier Software, iiPay, Imodis, Mercans, Papaya Global, Ramco Systems, TMF Group, Blue Marble Global Payroll.
Ten nominees there in a state of high excitement all over the world on the edge of their sofas thinking, is going to be us? And I'm happy to say that we've got Nick Bryant here, who's our GPA judge, Global Head of Payroll at Expedia Group. Hello, Nick. You're looking the business. You took black tie quite seriously, and you could well have been dressed. Most of the people who came to the Funeral Director of the Year Awards that I was talking about earlier were dressed exactly like you. They'd come in their day clothes, but actually it's very smart indeed. And I do salute you for that. Where are you speaking to us from?
Hertfordshire.
And how's it been for Expedia this year? How's it been?
Well, as a travel company, it's been a pretty interesting year. Obviously, a very tough year, but we're very focused on looking forward to 2021 when the vaccines are available and people can start traveling again.
Yeah, it's entirely dependent on that. But you seem to have survived. You have survived.
We have, yes.
You've survived and you've thrived. Well, have you got the results for us?
I do. This is a very important category for the judges. We really took into account the customer referrals. They were key in helping us differentiate between the fantastic submissions that we received. In fact, we narrowed it down to two really strong contenders. So we wanted to include a highly commended award in this category. And I'd like to congratulate ADP on that highly commended award to start with. So congratulations there, ADP. A fantastic submission. Now we have the gold envelope. So now we will announce the winner. So good luck to everyone. And the winner of this category of the Global Supplier of the Year 2020 is iiPay. Well done, guys. Congratulations.
Congratulations there to iiPay. What a fine achievement. I mentioned earlier that one of the reasons that I feel so at home doing hosting, helping you host the Payroll Awards, is that when I was in government, I was a Lord Commissioner of the Treasury. And this is the person who signs the government checks. And I boasted how the last check I signed was for £136 billion. But they explained to me, because in Britain, every piece of government expenditure is signed off by a government minister. It's a mandate that needs an actual human signature to give approval. And I know in America still, there are lots of payroll that are still paid by literally people having checks. Anyway, in the UK, that's the way it's done. Government expenditure is managed by actually signing a mandate. And they told me with these very big checks, these huge amounts, the multi-billion pound sums, you won't be only signatory. There has to be co-signatory. And I said, who will that be? Will that be the Prime Minister? because in Britain, the Prime Minister is called the Prime Minister and First Lord of the Treasury. If ever you've seen that front of 10 Downing Street, on the letterbox, it says First Lord of the Treasury. The Chancellor of the Exchequer, who lives next door at number 11 Downing Street, he is the Second Lord of the Treasury. Then you got down to attendant minnows like myself, Lord Commissioner of the Treasury. So they said, you will be signing these with HM Treasury, with HM, with Her Majesty. So it came to pass that I would go down the Mall and sign these huge checks with the Queen. And when I signed this last check, 136 billion pounds, Social Security payments first quarter, when I'd signed this huge check, when the Queen had signed it, I said to the Queen, after we'd both signed it, I wonder, Your Majesty, which of the two of us it is the government doesn't entirely trust. She had no answer to that. Well, I think it's time for another award. Let's see what's coming up now.
Payroll Software Supplier of the Year. Our nominees are Ceridian, ADP, Frontier Software, Intl, Mercans, Numbers, Payslip, People Strong, Ramco Systems, Zealous, CloudPay.
And joining us to announce the winner is GPA sponsor Bob Redhill, founder and CEO at HR Tech 247. Bob, good to see you. Good to see you. Tell me, Bob, what does this HRT Tech 247? Are you into hormone replacement therapy? What's going on?
I'm still trying to work it out myself, Giles, actually. We've been at it for a year. But yeah, no, we actually showcase a lot of HR technology and payroll suppliers across the globe in a virtual conference environment, just a place that guys can come and find out a bit more. So, but pleasure to meet you. You're looking pretty good today, Giles, by the way.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm doing my best. I've reached the age where all I get offered really is old codger's work. I sit by the telephone waiting for people from Love Island to call. Nothing comes. Instead,
well, listen, if you want a job, give me a call sometime, because I'm sure we could use someone like you, Giles.
Good. You need the touch, the more mature. Exactly. I'm cultivating the silver fox look. That's my ambition. Good.
I'm there as well.
Us, who are the runners and riders? What have you got to offer us?
Sorry?
Who have you got for us tonight?
So we've got the nominees for the Payroll Software Supplier of the Year 2020. And I don't know whether we're going to showcase all of them, but we've got Ceridian, ADP, Frontier, Intl, Mercans, Numbers, Payslip, PeopleStrong, and some fantastic brands. And I know most of you guys out there, so I do wish you well. I know that the judges have done an amazing job. It took forever. And by the way, Wendy, you looked amazing in that last group. I'm honoured to be with you. So, but listen, guys, wish you all the best. The judges did come up with a highly commended, and wanted to share that with you. So the highly commended Payroll Software Supplier of the Year for 2020 goes to Numbers. And now for the, I feel like Willy Wonka from the Chocolate Factory, with a golden ticket today. And the Payroll Software Supplier of the Year award goes to Ceridian.
You too. Congratulations, Ceridian. That's it. I'm snapping you. Hey, we're all snapping each other. It's as it should be. And let's put them on Instagram and Twitter. Let's spread the Payroll Awards beauty message around the world. Okay? And let's discover what our next award is going to be.
International Payroll Payment Supplier of the Year. Our nominees are Cambridge Global Payments, eBury, MoneyCore, TransferMate Global Payments.
This is very exciting because I've been allowed to announce this particular award, and that's very thrilling for me. Seriously, I think we should all be in touch with one another and spread the word on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, whatever is your means of communicating. I quite like doing it. I'm at Giles Brandreth on Instagram, and on Twitter, I'm at GilesB1. If you follow me, I'll follow you. Let's spread the word about the achievements of the payroll industry, because I genuinely, until tonight, had no idea that actually it's all about people. I just thought it was computers churning out money to people, but actually it's people. People need people, and you are the people need most, because otherwise, how would they get paid? Okay, so I'm getting ready for. Oh, I'm not allowed to open it yet. I've got to build up the tension. I was saying, I love poems, and I learn a lot of poems by heart. It was my father who got me when I was a little boy. He loved the ruthless rhymes of Harry Graham. The one he first taught me was this: late last night, I slew my wife, laid her on the parquet flooring. I was loath to take her life, but I had to stop her snoring. It's a bit naughty, but there we are. I quite like it. Now, am I allowed to open this yet, I wonder? Oh, I'm going to open it now. We're going to discover who I've got nominations. Before I open the gold, I've got nominations. eBury, way! Well done. And the answer is Cambridge Global Payments. Congratulations. Well done. You've done brilliantly. You're the winners. Well done.
Payroll Innovation Award 2020. Our nominees are HR Tech 247, PaySpace, Payslip, CloudPay, KeyPay, Imodis, iWork Global.
Mel,
Hello.
how's it going? Are you still taking your tinctures?
Yeah. Well, it's been
Is that the
you've done a
same run?
fantastic you've done a fantastic job, Giles.
Can
Cheers.
I say I'm having a really happy evening.
Good.
No, seriously, I'm having a really happy. I'm really liking all the people in the payroll business. I'm liking their
Fabulous.
positivity. I'm liking the fact that they're so jolly. It's fantastic. So
It
well
is.
done, you.
Everyone's
You've got a nice
fantastic.
crowd. And thank you for focusing on us. I see you've got the telly on in the background. Something more interesting is there on the other side.
We're supposed to be
Is it?
YouTube, but it's gone
Okay.
into an unusual channel.
Well, tell me in this category who the winner is.
Fabulous. Okay, the winner of the Payroll Innovation Award goes to CloudPay. Well done, John. So, tell us a little bit about your award and why you won. It's to do with the instant payments, isn't it? Do you see that this is the future now?
I'll keep it short. Thanks very much, Mel. Great pleasure for CloudPay to be here at the awards tonight. Really focusing on the instant payments as part of our treasury solution at the moment. So great to be recognised for that achievement.
Global Mobility Provider of the Year. Our nominees are Active Payroll, Crow UK, Mercans.
This is very exciting. It's another one that I have got to do, which is pretty cool. I have to say how brilliantly people have done taking part tonight and being jolly, being there, dressing up for the occasion, raising a glass. I've been enjoying doing my cheers in different languages. I think I did chin chin earlier. That's Italian. I'm told that chukdi is Thai. Yetindar, I know, is Welsh. I come from an Anglo-Welsh family. My wife was born in Swansea, but my parents were Anglo-Welsh, a long heritage of Anglo-Welsh people in my family. My grandparents were Anglo-Welsh. My parents were probably Anglo-Welsh. They burnt down their own cottage. Anyway, but my favorite of all the toasts is the one that I think they do in somewhere it's either Vietnam or Cambodia, in that part of the world. They go, John Jo Mot Hai Ba Yo. Forgive me if I got the accent wrong. Just trying my best. It means 1, 2, 3, yo. So 1, 2, 3, yo. Drink up. We're sweeping along now, and this is a special award. This is the one that I have got to announce, and some great nominees. Let me see. There they are. Oh, look, there are the nominees. Try to look a bit happier, you people. This is your big moment. That's it. Give us a wave. Give the world a wave. Yay! Thank you. Well done. This is it. And there has to be a winner. And it's a company that has covered 140 countries around the world, been included in the 2020 Fortune 100 Best Companies to Work for the third year in a row. These are global awards. The winner is... Oh, Crow UK LLP. Hey. Guinness. That's you, Guinness, isn't it? Well done. Guinness, tell me, what's your role at Crow?
Nice to hear your voice and see you, Giles. So, yeah, I lead global mobility services at Crow in the UK, but also globally. And this is great recognition. Thank you to GPA and thank you to you. And everyone, enjoy the rest of the evening.
Well done. That is tremendous. What sort of year have you had?
So global mobility is all about people moving across borders, and that's been rather complex this year. But we've done okay. The clients, our teams have been amazing, and it's been a challenging year, but it's one we've grown a lot and learned a lot. So all good.
I was saying earlier, quite seriously, that I think one of the reasons that the payroll people seem happy is that happiness is partly sharing values, having a core spirit, but also actually it's quite exciting being tested. And a survey was done recently of people looking back on their careers, what the best moments were. And all the best moments that people mentioned were actually the most difficult moments, when they'd coped with a company takeover, or they'd restructured, or there'd been a rebuilding. And curiously, though this has been hell, in retrospect, people may feel actually we came through that and we did well. Do you agree with that one?
Absolutely. Nobody was prepared for this year, but we have smiled, we've cried, we've lost hope, we found hope, and we've all got stronger and I think more confident. So roll on 2021 and let's grow and carry on growing.
Congratulations, Crow UK. Completely brilliant.
Thank you.
And let's move on to our next award.
GPA Outstanding Awards.
Our nominees are
Data Plan Payroll,
DataSyst,
Inteligo,
Lonarch HR Bolliger,
Cloud Pay,
Your Payroll Team,
Zealous,
Williamson Dickey Europe.
This is very exciting. And we're coming towards the end of the awards now. But I have to say, for me, it's been a very special evening indeed. And I would like to salute you all. In fact, I'm going to now recite a little poem because I've been thinking during the course of the evening, saying all these nice things about you because I really mean them. But I've been thinking about the curious nature of the awards because we've had on the screen 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people from different parts of the world, and instantly they've applauded when somebody else has won, and they've looked quite jolly. They've looked very jolly if they've won, but they've looked quite happy even if they haven't won. And that reminded me of 4 lines by Hilaire Belloc, a short poem, this, that in a way, for me, sums up the special nature of these Global Payroll Awards. It goes like this. From quiet homes and first beginning, out to the undiscovered ends, there's nothing worth the wear of winning but laughter and the love of friends. So if you have chuckled occasionally during the night, thank you for your laughter, and well done for being a community that clearly is a friendly community. You like one another. You like what you do. And if when your head hits the pillow tonight, as well as having a bit of a hangover, you feel pleased with yourselves, you're right to do so. What you do is fundamentally important, and you do it brilliantly. Okay, so I'm ready now to announce the winner. This is rather exciting. Who is the winner going to be? Who is the winner? I think it is, if I'm going to get this right, is it Data Plan Payroll? It is Data Plan Payroll. I got it right. I got it right. This is Richard. Congratulations, Data Plan Payroll. Congratulations, Richard. Are you there? Can you hear me?
I am. Hello, Giles.
You're looking gorgeous, if I may say so.
It's very kind of you. I'm over the moon.
And I like the lifted up collar. That's very smart. Very good. You're looking the business. Can I show you one of my jumpers? Look, this is the one. This is the one I thought of wearing, but I decided on this. I thought this was a bit more sophisticated. I think you're sophisticated. This is a little bit vulgar, whereas yours the real thing. Okay. Now, to be serious, what does this mean, this award mean for you, for Data Plan?
Oh, it's spectacular, but fantastic team effort all through the last 8 months. COVID's affected so many businesses, and we've just been pleased to be able to support business in the UK. Our team have really pulled it out of the bag. We've put thousands of extra hours in supporting small businesses in accessing the funding and the claims and support available from the UK government.
Yeah, well done. Interestingly, we did a survey recently and discovered that more than 65% who answered said their hours had increased. People working harder and longer. I mean, have your team actually have to put in extra time during this?
Absolutely. We've put about 4,000 extra hours in to work in to support the payroll, support the claims. It's been a huge burden, but the team have stuck at it because we know how important it is to get everybody paid.
Well done. Well, look, congratulations. Have fun with the team. Feel proud. Display the award. I haven't actually seen what the award looks like. We'll get it to you somehow. I do promise you that. Okay.
Thank you.
So well done. Congratulations. A great triumph there.
Thank you
Well done,
very much.
Richard. Well done, Data Plan. Well, look, we are moving. We find ourselves very near at the end. This next award, believe it or not, is our last. It's the Judges Awards for 2020. And with us once more to make that announcement, we welcome back David Spencer, Director of Payroll and Workforce Management at Deloitte. My little green dot man, you're still there.
Thank you very much,
Well
Giles.
done. What a night it's been, actually. It's been special, hasn't it?
It's been brilliant.
Chaos,
Yeah, I have
always
laughed
happy.
with you.
Good. Thank you. Okay, this is your moment.
Great. Thank you very much. Okay, so the Judges Award. So this company has seen phenomenal growth in their client base during the last 12 months and are very quick to market with their COVID calculator. And then also following the introduction of the Balanced Labour Market Act introduced by government, they developed a set of features that helps users to process a transition allowance efficiently and flawlessly. The calculator was the first and only tool on the market that got the calculations correct. They are about to become the #1 payroll provider in their home country and have already launched their solution in a number of other European locations. Trying to make payroll cool, this year's GPA 2020 Judges Award goes to Michael Chevalier, founder of Numbers. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations, Michael. How are you?
Thank you so much. I'm very good, very good. Well, I lost a bit of base tonight. Here and there, I lost a bit of the show, but I'm very happy with this
brilliant.
Well, recognition, to be honest. Brilliant. Thank you so much.
No, very welcome. I have got 2 questions for you, though, Michael, if it's okay. So the first question that I'm quite curious about is how do you go about launching successful products so quickly into the marketplace? So you've had incredible success of doing that in at least 2 occasions. So how do you launch them so quickly and effectively?
Well, we have both. I think it's all about the people. Am I right? You've seen a few coming by today, Rainier and Björn as well. We weren't able to launch Sweden as fast without Björn, for instance. But it's we are with 130 employees, which are all, well, a lot of youngsters that we have been able to find to get them interested in payroll as a profession. And I think that is the key to success, to work with young guys that want to rule the world. And I'm only trying to facilitate that process.
Fantastic. And maybe a little bit of a harder question for you now is any tips on making payroll cool?
Well, I think what we've seen also during COVID, it's the paying, the most important asset of your company is the employees. And I think by doing that, that's cool by nature, actually. And it's just recognizing that we are doing it for the employees. And then so that's what I would say. So it's cool by nature. We only have to tell about it.
Brilliant. Thank you, Michael. And again, many congratulations on the award for both you and the company. Thank you.
Thank you so much for giving us this award. Thank you so much.
Very welcome. Well deserved.
Thank you, David, and congratulations, Michael. Talk about being a chevalier. My goodness. He was cool. I didn't realize, actually, payroll is cool. Payroll is sexy. Payroll is fundamental. One shouldn't make personal remarks. I know it's fraught with danger, but I have to say Michael was gorgeous. Every single one of the nominees has looked fantastic. I think maybe there's something about payroll that makes you all physically very beautiful. Maybe it's because you're just doing good in the world, spreading good, spreading joy, spreading the money, making sure that people get paid. It's fundamental. It's basic. When I did them, I enjoyed the British Funeral Directors Awards. The 2 big prizes at the end of the evening. One was for the Crematorium of the Year, the creme de la creme. The other was for the Lifetime Achievement Award for thinking outside the box. But I have to say, I've enjoyed these awards even more. I think you are an amazing international community. You're just extraordinary. From quiet homes and first beginning out to the undiscovered ends, there's nothing worth the wear of winning but laughter and the love of friends. It's been an evening of laughter, friendship, and success. It's been, yes, the Global Payroll Awards. It couldn't have happened, though, without a team that made it happen. And leading that team, and the person who should have the last word, it's our very own CEO of the Global Payroll Association, Mel. Are you there, Mel, to say good night and goodbye?
Hi, Giles. I'm here. Still got the TV on in the background. But what an evening! What a challenge! And I think how this is pretty much how 2020's gone. Actually, some little highs and lows along the way. But I just want to say thank you to everyone. Giles, honestly, such a pleasure to work with you. You've been fantastic. So cheers, you.
Cheers.
And cheers. I just want to say thank you to everyone. Hard work. Hayley, my colleague Hayley Binkhorn, who you all know. She's going to come into camera. No, she's not. So she's done a fantastic job and she works really, really hard. So thank you once again. Thank you to all our sponsors. Thank you to the producers. You've done a fantastic job tonight, and thank you for all the sponsors and everybody. So look forward to seeing you next year, and hopefully hope it's in person, please, because I think we all need to see each other. So anyway, good luck, well done, and I'll see you all soon. Thank you.
So the moment has come. Ladies and gentlemen, globally, welcome to the GPA's, the Global Payroll Awards. It's time to begin. When you've won, make sure you've got things nearby so that you can lead the applause. You can be heard all over the world. The excitement is mounting. Who is going to win this particular prize?
And the winner of the Payroll Student of the Year 2020 is Arnie Crawley of Paycheck Plus. Well done.
It means so much. Thank you so much.
Payroll Specialist of the Year.
Mr. Benir from SN from Numbers.
What a great guy with a brilliant, brilliant mind.
Payroll Manager of the Year.
The winner of Payroll Manager of the Year 2020 is Michelle Melia from Paycheck Plus. It takes people to get all this to work.
That's the thing I've discovered, doing a bit of discovering your world, is that I thought payroll was about numbers, and that payroll is about people.